You guys ready for your next comic camp? This guy is fantastic. He organized the whole workshop and he put together a fantastic set of comedy for you. Would you please go crazy for Lee Crockford, ladies and gentlemen?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lee Crockford, and just in case there are any hecklers in the audience, crock of shit goes well with Crockford, as does cockforrid. Just to give you a bit of a head start. So I think though in the grand scheme of things, Crockford isn't actually too bad. I was once living in London in one of these giant share houses, and one of my flatmates, he was half French and half Scottish, and his surname, legitimately was McGurkin Squirter. That's not even a joke. That is how he has to introduce himself on a daily basis to people. The fact too that his probably doesn't help that his first name is Jack, or how he would say it, Jacques McGurkin Squirter. What I really want to know though is what's the history behind that name? You know, you have surnames like Smith. Makes sense. Someone in their family at some point was probably a blacksmith. Surnames like Archer. Someone was pretty handy with a bow and arrow. McGurkin Squirter. What the fuck do you have to do to get started with that one? Anyway, so I'm from Cairns, and growing up in beautiful, sunny, tropical, far north Queensland, both my parents were, of course, casual racists. I don't really mean to be. Take my mum, for example. Whenever we go out for a meal, she tries to help out the waiter by ordering in an accent from the country that she thinks the person is from. So last time I was in Cairns, we go out, and she goes, "I want one fly lice and side of spring roll." To which the 5th generation waiter goes, "Sorry, love, you want what?" "I want one fried rice and side of spring roll." Even more awkward than at the time we were in an Indian restaurant. See, to her, it doesn't matter you know, where you're born. If you look slightly ethnic, you may as well just be running around the set of Crouching Tiger. She is the type of woman who is a little bit sad that Bob Catter didn't become Premier. So you would be forgiven for thinking that she's potentially a little bit conservative, which in some ways she is, but not in all ways. Just for a moment, I'd like you all just to close your eyes for me, if you could. And while you've got your eyes closed, I'd like you to picture a woman, any woman it can be. And this woman is dressed in lingerie. In leopard skin lingerie. This woman is walking slowly towards you. Now, this woman is your mother. You see, that's what I picture. Sorry. That's what I have to endure every time I go home, because she is a very confident 60-year-old woman. It's not just my mum though. Growing up in the Crockford household was a little bit like growing up in a sorority, like a really crap one. Both my mum and my 2 sisters are complete oversharers. Periods, previous sexual partners of previous partners, size, width, girth, dexterity, depth. All topics of conversation you don't want to hear as a brother. At the dinner table. Yeah, there always was something not quite right about meatball night. Once I was on holidays with my sister and a group of friends, and this particular night we'd had a few drinks and she was over the other side of the room, for some reason describing some previous sexual experiences she had with a boyfriend of hers she had nicknamed Jackhammer. And so she's getting into this story, building up, you know, more momentum, and I'm turning up my iPod louder and louder in my ears. And just as this story reaches its climax, as Jackhammer throws her leg up over her head, her stiletto comes flying off her foot across the room. Now, I'll always remember Jack and his hammer by this little scar in the middle of my forehead. Although, that said, judging by her story, I think I probably came away with less scars than she did. So, growing up again, I went to a primary school, and while we're on really crap names, I went to a school called Balaclava. Yes! Someone gets it, thank you. Yeah, really crap name. Someone thought in the government that would be a really great name for a children's school. Because apparently the name I'll Rape You Under the Bridge State School was already taken. But no, it was a pretty apt name. It was a dodgy school. That said, though, I actually have really fond memories of Balaclava. Do you remember sporting carnivals? Yeah. They were great, weren't they? I used to love events like the shotgun put, the police hurdles, the how high can you jump, how high can you get jump, rather, and my favourite, the 100-metre smash and dash. So I was speaking to my dad the other night, on Friday night for his birthday, and we were just chatting about the fact that I was coming here tonight to do stand-up comedy. And he goes, "Say, you nervous?" Yeah, that's all right though. I'm just going to, you know, employ that age-old trick of imagining everyone in the audience naked. And to which my dad goes, "What? That's a stupid idea. Why the hell would you bloody want to do that? Not only will you still be nervous, but you'll also have an erection." Thank you very much.